Hi guys, it's Angela with Cali Mom Collects, and today I'm going to be doing a what sold on eBay video. But first, I have to go over the winners to my last jewelry giveaway. The winners to this giveaway are Old Hippie Girl. I'm going to be sending you this vintage Christmas slider bracelet. And Billy Sims, I'm going to be sending you this vintage double strand necklace. And I hope you guys love these pieces as much as I do. And thank you to everybody who participated in that giveaway. For any of you guys that don't already know, I have been selling on eBay, reselling on eBay now for this October. It will be 3 years for me for reselling. But I didn't really start diving into jewelry till this year. I've always sold a little bit, but really doing a lot more focus on jewelry this past year. I am not a niche eBay reseller. I sell a little bit of everything because I would call myself an opportunist reseller. I'm out there looking for whatever I feel like I can make a good profit on. So I would have to say that I enjoy jewelry the most, but there's other things that I still make quite a bit of profit on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over my sales for the last 2 weeks of July. So this will be July 15th through the 31st. Okay, first I'm going to go over my jewelry sales. My first sale were these Silpada sterling silver earrings. Now, these earrings I got out of an eBay auction lot. It was a lot of all sterling silver jewelry, and I paid about $5 per piece out of that lot, and these Silpada earrings were in there. I was super excited because I used to be a Silpada representative, and I am very familiar with the quality, and Silpada holds very good value, and so I'm always excited to come across any of their pieces. And these did not take long to sell, and they sold for $49.99. So I was super happy about that. Okay, next is this long turquoise and coral multi-strand necklace. And this necklace I got out of one of my large jewelry hauls, so I paid around $1 for it, and it sold for $14.99. This is a Brighton Eternity Knot ring, and this ring I got from the Brighton outlet store, and I paid $9.99 for it, and it sold for $29.99. In this sale, I put together 14 pieces of Southwestern style jewelry into a lot, and I started this lot out at $39.99, and once I had some watchers, I sent out an offer for $35, and somebody accepted that offer. And I feel like this was a great sell for me and a great opportunity for the buyer. I feel like they got a great deal, paid just over $2 per item. And so I'm happy because I feel like the buyer got a good deal and I was able to make a sale. So this was a win-win, and I'm happy about this one. My next sale is this Heishi or Heishi, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, shell necklace with the shark fossil tooth pendant. And this came out of one of my large lots, so I paid around $1 for it, and it sold for $22.99. My next sale is actually the same style necklace. It's the Heishi shell necklaces, and this one is purple with a large purple shell pendant, And for anybody that doesn't know, this style necklace, the Heishi necklaces, are when they have the ground shell. They ground them down into almost bead-like, and that is the Heishi necklaces. And a lot of them can be pretty valuable as they get older. The vintage ones are pretty valuable. And if you could find any with turquoise or silver, and those even get even more valuable. So it's quite interesting, and if you have time, you should research them as well, because I am finding that they are very popular. So just a little tidbit for any resellers: keep your eye out for this style, and especially in the vintage. So there you go. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my hard goods and collectible sales. And first, we have this vintage wooden fiddle bow bread knife. And I picked this up at a Father Joe's thrift store, and I paid only a couple dollars for it, and it sold for $14.99. This is the cutest little ladybug costume we got for our dogs. We actually got this ladybug costume and a little bumblebee costume, and they both had these sequins and wings and tutus, and they're both super cute. We got them for our dogs, and they wore them one Halloween, and by the following Halloween, they already grew out of them. So I listed both. The ladybug sold for $4.99, and I still have the bumblebee costume posted in my store. So I was okay to let it go for $4.99 because we already got 1 year's use out of them, and so I am excited that somebody else will get to enjoy them now that they're too small for my dogs. All right, my last hard goods sale for the end of last month was this Crate and Barrel Crosby Natural Teak Lantern. And I picked this up at a Goodwill. I paid around $6 for it, and it sold for $48.99. And for anybody that doesn't know, Crate and Barrel is always a good brand to look out for. Very high-end quality housewares, and I always, if I see Crate and Barrel anything, I will pick it up. Crate and Barrel, Pottery Barn, two very good stores to keep your eye open for. And this was a great sale for me. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my clothing and shoe sales. Now, my first clothing sale was this brand new Halogen women's leather jacket. Halogen is a Nordstrom brand, and the jacket had a $349 price tag on it still. I picked this up at a Goodwill for around $20, and I had it listed for over $100, but it was sitting for quite a while. So I sent out an offer for $90, and somebody took me up on that offer. So I'm still excited. I didn't get as much as I thought I was going to get for this jacket, still having the tags on it, but I'm happy with a $90 sale any day. Okay, these first two sales are why I still resell clothing and shoe items. They are not my favorite thing to sell, but they are definitely lots of profit to be made in clothing and shoe items. And these Jimmy Choo shoes were by far my best sell of the month. I picked these shoes up at Goodwill for $29.99, and they sold for $160. Next is this lapis convertible skirt and dress. It can be worn as a strapless dress or a skirt. And this I picked up at a garage sale for $1, and it sold for $9.99. Not overly exciting, but it was a sale nonetheless. Okay, these boots were kind of an odd deal. These I actually bought for my son. They were on sale at Costco for around $15, so I picked them up. And he didn't get the chance to wear them. He grew out of them before he could ever wear them, I think because I bought them out of season or something like that. So I had these brand new boots. It was already too late to return them to Costco, and I listed them for more than I spent on them, and they sold for $22.99, so I was fine with that. This is a women's hot pink Ariat fleece jacket. Now, I knew Ariat made boots and they were great sellers, and so when I saw this jacket, I took a chance on it. And to be honest, it sat for quite a while. I paid around $5 for it, and for the amount of time that it sat in my store to then only sell for $18.99, I probably won't be trying to source something like this again. But it is a sell and I am happy. Next is a pair of men's North Face convertible cargo pants. Now, these pants are awesome, and if they would have fit either my husband or my son, I would have kept them for sure. They are perfect for outdoors fishing, like my boys like to do. They actually can be start off as pants, and as it gets hotter in the day, you can unzip the legs and they'll come right off. And so these particular pants were just in between the size of my husband and son, so I sold them for $26.99. I had picked them up at a garage sale for $3, but these pants are awesome and I would definitely source these again. Next is this Jamie Sadek women's golf shirt. I picked this up with quite a few others at a Goodwill. I paid around $3 for them. They have been sitting in my store for a long time. I sent an offer out for $12 on this one and it sold, but this is an example of something I definitely won't be trying to source again because they've sat way too long. This is a St. John collection knit zip jacket. St. John is a high-end designer. Their pieces sell for a lot of money, and I always keep my eye open for St. John anything. This jacket sold for $69.99, so I'm super excited about this sale. All right, my last sale for the month of July was this Burberry London polo women's shirt. Now, I don't know if any other resellers do this, but I have a bad habit of buying and then not getting around to selling it or listing it for a long time. And I came across this and realized that I hadn't listed it yet. And I had picked it up at a Goodwill for around $10 and finally listed it for $59.99, and it sold, and it didn't take very long. So I'm glad I finally got around to listing it. And so that is my last sale of July, and the second half of July for me was much better than the first half. It put me up where I like to be for sales, and so I'm happy that the month ended well. And so that is it. That is my sales. Those are the winners of the giveaway, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I thank you all for watching and subscribing. And until next time, guys, bye.